On an early May morning, tucked away behind the Herpetology Museum, a mother Phoebe returns to her nest, the same one she has raised young in for many years. A veteran of the springtime, she is one of the first migrants to return. Historically, her species has nested on cliff ledges and caves, but for a species as resilient as she, Phoebes have adapted well to human expansion, and our Herpetology Museum is perfectly suitable real estate for her family. Her nest is made of mud pellets, covered with moss and lined with grasses and other soft materials. Some spring cleaning and a bit of sprucing up, and she will have a fine nursery for this year's clutch. She lays the first of her clutch, 2 eggs, followed soon by 3 more. Her and her mate will both take turns incubating, and in 16 days' time, they will share feeding duties as well. For now, things are quiet. Our mother gently turns her eggs over, taking care that they are warm on both sides. From the protection of the egg, our growing chicks have everything they need. Tiny pores in the shell allow the embryo to breathe, taking in oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide, while the egg white, or albumin, provides a cushion. The inner and outer membranes of the egg will protect the growing chick against bacteria, and the yolk provides vitamins, minerals, fat, and protein to the growing embryo. All that's left for our mother to do is remain patient. After 16 days, the first of the chicks hatch. Completely blind and featherless, they are just strong enough to lift their heads at the sound of their mother's return. Phoebes, as are all songbirds, are altricial, meaning they are helpless at birth. They are entirely reliant on their mothers for food and warmth. From here on out, it is a rush, from sun up to sundown, with both parents taking turns feeding and incubating the young. Phoebes belong to the family of flycatchers. Flying insects make up the majority of their diet. On the menu for our chicks are wasps, beetles, dragonflies, butterflies, and moths, flies, midges, and cicadas, as well as spiders, ticks, and millipedes. While the young lie in wait, our parents sit alertly nearby on low perches, on the hunt for insects. When they spot one, they leave their perch on quick wing beats and chase down their prey in a quick sally, often returning to the same or a nearby perch. They will have to hunt quickly and with little room for air, as the ticks will need to be fed almost every 15 minutes. By day 6, the chicks are beginning to grow a soft gray down. On day 8, things are starting to get a bit noisy, as all 5 of the chicks chorus in begging calls. Well, 2 parents can only hunt so fast for 5 hungry mouths to feed. Still, lacking in feathers, our chicks need some incubation, and our parents a rest. By day 10, some of the chicks have begun to open their eyes. All the chicks are nearly covered in down, and the beginnings of flight feathers peek out from their wings. Despite lacking in feathers, it's never too early to practice your preening. On day 12, things are starting to get a bit crowded. Nearly full-grown and dog-piled on top of each other, the nest has started to get a little too toasty. Now all 5 Phoebes' eyes are wide open, and all flight feathers have emerged. It's time to stretch their wings and dream of open sky. Shuffling uncomfortably around the nest, their feet are strong and now capable of perching. On day 14, the nest is empty. All 5 chicks have fledged, and for the next few days, they will stay near to Trailside, where they explore and practice their flying skills, all while Mother and Father Phoebe lend a helping wing. Soon, the fledglings will be full-fledged adults, and, imparted on by the wisdom of their parents, will abandon the familiarity of home to venture out into open skies, spurred on by that ever-ebbing tide, to find a home and start a family of their own.